Hello, I'm just in the middle of building an Irish style bouzouki, so I thought it might be interesting to show you what I'm up to. So first of all, here's the neck. Because it's such a long slender neck, I'm making it from maple, 660mm scale length and joining the body at the 17th fret. And if I hold up a mandolin neck, you can see the difference in length. Underneath these two fillets here are pieces of carbon fibre to add stiffness to the neck, and down this slot at the middle, in the middle will be a double action truss rod. We've got a spliced head, and what I mean by that is that the head is joined onto the neck. It's not cut out of one piece of wood. If you cut it out of one piece of wood, you run the risk of there being short grain going across the head, and if the instrument falls over, there's a risk of the head snapping off. And indeed, I've done many repairs on guitars in the past where that's happened. On the back here, you can see my trademark pointed volute that I've started to carve. I do that on all of my instruments, but it's particularly beneficial on something with an adjustable truss rod because it gives a little bit more meat to this area. Book matched Indian rosewood head overlay using offcuts from the back so that everything matches. And at the back here you can see that I've laminated the neck with two black lines and a line of mahogany. Adrian, the chap that I'm building this bouzouki for, he already has two of my instruments, and this will complement the necks of the other two. This is the completed rim of the bouzouki. Indian rosewood sides, a nice bit of depth to the rim. That will help with the bass response of the instrument. This block here takes the join for the neck. The tail block here I've actually laminated from a number of pieces of mahogany. The reason being is that you're going to have the tail piece screwed to this, and also there's going to be a 12mm hole bored through here to take a jack socket, and on the other side of that jack socket will be a preamp. So you have to try to eliminate any possibilities of that block splitting, and let's say the way to do that is to laminate that with the grain on the various laminations at 90 degrees to one another. On all of my instruments I use this thick solid lining, and that makes the rim incredibly rigid. If this was curved linings, you'll be able to flex the sides, but as I say, these solid linings give an incredibly rigid rim, which is something that I feel is very important. And of course, the next component to go on that will be the rosewood back, and here you can see it braced to give a nice dome shape to it. The soundboard is a really high quality Sitka spruce soundboard. The oval shape sound hole is just simply bound with one black line, and again this will be in keeping with Adrian's other instruments. Still working on the bracing on this, so that's something for next week. So that's where I'm up to with this bouzouki. In a couple of weeks' time I'll probably post another video and you can see the next stage. So thanks for taking the time, and goodbye.